Welcome to forever, man. Let's go. And there will be no surrender. Now allow me to reintroduce myself right here forever. I am just leaving a legacy. I am the one that they paid to see. Got something to say to me, say, you know I've been waiting so patiently. This is my legacy. Y'all don't believe me, then wait and see. Basically, I have been running things. You can just go on and take a seat. Yeah, no, this is the brand new. This is the brand new. Nothing you can do, nothing you can't do. And there ain't no thing that love me more when I'm gonna retire the throne. The kind of things that I'm gonna be feeling like a god, because this is forever. And there will be no surrender. Yeah. You know that this right here forever. No surrender. It's forever. You know, yeah, this right here forever. I'm bigger dead than alive. Bigger dead than alive. Remember the legend and know that he never surrendered, because this is forever.
It is here, ladies and gentlemen. A fight 3 years in the making. Glory Collision 2. We're in Arnhem, the Netherlands. One of the most famous battles in World War II took place in this city. Tonight, the biggest fight in kickboxing history takes place. There he is, the baddest, Badr Hari, and the king of kickboxing, the world heavyweight champion, Rico Verhoeven. They collide in this arena, the Helderdome. Over 30,000 tickets have been sold, not a seat to be had. My name is Todd Grisham, alongside the former Glory welterweight champion of the world, Joseph Valtellini. Welcome to Kickboxing Nirvana, my friend.
It doesn't get bigger than this, and me being such a big kickboxing fan, even hearing you call my name in here is a dream come true. And I know everybody here is excited to see the two biggest kickboxers in the world square off, and we want some finished business tonight.
Need to know how many people here tonight are cheering for Rico Verhoeven? How about for Badr Hari? We will determine who the best of the best is tonight. And what a card we have overall, Joe. A total of 4 fights to get to, led by the World Heavyweight Championship.
I know they have waited 3 years for this fight, but I bet you everybody in this arena has waited 3 years for this fight. And I'm just excited to see how this one plays out.
Badr Hari, born in the Netherlands, but he is Moroccan, 106 wins, only 13 losses, and look at the men he has knocked out.
Yeah, he's knocked out some of the best kickboxers of all time, but what makes Badr Hari so dangerous is that knockout power that he has. And even from his beginning of his career, he has the ability to knock you out with his kicks, and one of his most famous punches, that right hand, that's put down most of his opponents. And Badr's known for being able to finish you most likely in the first 2 rounds. And none of them better than that spinning heel kick right there.
As for his opponent, the king of kickboxing, I mean, just look at the statistics. He hasn't lost in Glory in nearly 7 years, ladies and gentlemen, over 2,500 days.
And what makes Rico so talented is his ability to stick to strong basics. He lets the fight play out. He's got good defense, and he's gonna pressure you. Rico Verhoeven is no more for pressure. He wants to take you into the deeper waters, and he wants to finish you. He'll come in and chop away the legs and land some good power punches when he has the opportunity.
According to Nick Kalakis in Las Vegas, Rico Verhoeven about a 2-1 favorite here tonight. Now let's hear from both of these fighters. Just moments ago, they spoke to Mark Shaw.
I'm here with a man who can't wait to decrown Rico Verhoeven. Badr, how do you feel?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready. It's fight day, so I slept very well. I woke up very good, and yeah, I'm ready. I'm happy. It's time.
I've been in the stadium. There's 30,000 people. There's a big Badr army. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, good. I'm very happy. I got the full support for years, and we're still doing it. So yeah, I'm going all out today.
Any words for your Badr army?
Be ready.
Thank you so much, man. Good luck. Thanks. I'm here with the king of kickboxing. He has entered the stadium. Rico, how do you feel?
Yes, sir. I'm feeling excited. Already seeing all the people coming in just give me goosebumps. So I'm happy to be here.
You're quite calm and collective. People have been waiting 3 years for this fight. Does that give you any extra pressure?
Not really, because I've been waiting 3 years for this fight. So I think the feeling to describe this is excitement. A lot of excitement. Of course, we feel the nerves, but it's healthy. With a fight like this, you gotta have nerves. If you don't have them, it's not good.
30,000 people in the stadium. What do you want to say to them? What are they going to see?
They're going to see fireworks. This is going to be an amazing fight. And all I can say is keep your eyes open, because it can be over in a blink.
Thanks, man. Good luck. Thank you so much.
You know, it's been a year since we've seen Rico Verhoeven. Do you expect any ring rust from the King?
Absolutely not. I mean, he's been sitting at the top of the division. He's fought the best names in recent times, so I expect him to be at peak shape and physical condition. And I know he wants finishes here tonight, which is going to be a tough one against Badr.
All right, 3 fights to get to before that, and our matchmakers set it up for all-action knockout fights, Joe.
Yeah, fun one that we're all excited for has to be Mohammed, Jaraya, and Massaro, Glunder. But there's 2 fighters that we really want to keep an eye on this collision card. The first is American Asa Ten Pow, the American Ninja. He's 6-0 in Glory, and he just continually gets better, and I know he wants a shot at the featherweight belt soon. But Luis Tavares, I mean, he's really climbed the ranks. He's coming off an impressive win over Michael Duke. And since coming to Glory, he's wanted Artem Vahitov from the start, and he's going to have a tough one potentially against Alex Pereira in the future.
All right, this fight night was 3 years in the making, and putting this fight together was 3 days in the making. Take a look.
Paris, Chicago, and Shenzhen, Miami, Dusseldorf, and Lyon. The world's premier stand-up combat league has traveled the world and brings the biggest fight in kickboxing history to hallowed ground in the Netherlands. Collision 2, Rico versus Badr. All of our bouts tonight, sanctioned by the International Sport Kickboxing Association. Devout Sidal is with us ringside. Gelredome, Arnhem, are you ready for glory? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. This Florida Golden Gloves was named Newcomer of the Year last year. As a professional, 11 wins versus just 1 loss. 5 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He is undefeated in 6 prior Glory appearances. Standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, 1.73 meters. He weighed in at fight time at 142.9 pounds, 64.8 kilos. Fighting out of West Palm Beach, Florida, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Asa, the American Ninja, Ten Pow. His opponent fighting out of the white corner, one of the great young featherweight talents in the world with uncanny power. As a professional, 32 wins, 5 losses, 1 bout scored even, and 16 career knockouts. At 5 feet 7 inches tall, 1.70 meters, he weighed in at 142.4 pounds, 64.6 kilograms. Fighting tonight out of Morocco. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Zakaria Zouggary. And the referee for this contest is Atsushi Onare.
Okay, 3 minutes, 3 rounds, okay. It's a clean fight.
Right out of the gate, we get Zakaria Zouggary and Asa Ten Pow. Both men have unorthodox offense. They are unpredictable. Flying knees, spinning attack. You name it, they can bring it. And they promise that they will. Zouggary in the white gloves, Ten Pow in the black.
And this is a really big test for Asa Ten Pow. You know, he's beat some good opponents, but no one as big as Zakaria Zouggary.
Asa looks a lot bigger in there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks, that height really plays. Zakaria's got those, possibly some bigger legs.
I'll tell you what, if Zouggary fights like he did in his last bout against Zouggary, Asa Ten Pow may not have a shot.
And I think Asa's got good distance control, so I know he's going to respect that. And probably try to use his kicks versus the boxing of Zouggary.
Asa always seems to have a trick up his sleeve, though. Oh, a nice axe kick that didn't miss by much.
Wait!
You see Asa mixing a lot of traditional martial arts kicks. Spin kicks, axe kicks. Zouggary close distance and power.
2 body shots and then another one with a right hand. Flying knee gets this crowd fired up. He's back to Asa into the corner.
Good job at Asa staying squared up and defensive. He needs to be careful opening up. But good start and pressure from Zouggary.
It's got to be hard when you're fighting in front of 30,000 fans that are cheering you on to continue to attack.
And Zouggary was really happy getting to meet Badr Hari this week. That gave him a lot of confidence.
Well, Asa Ten Pow met him too.
I mean, you got to think from Morocco, you probably idolized Badr since you were a kid. And now he's on the undercard.
Asa Ten Pow has all of South Florida cheering him on. Owns the Florida Kickboxing Academy. He teaches full-time and manages the gym there.
Zouggari's just pulling everything out.
Under a minute to go here in the first round. Exactly as we expected.
Zouggary backed himself in the corner.
Well, we saw in his last fight, he backed himself in the corner and then dodged about 6 consecutive punches.
Yeah, I love that explosiveness that he throws with. When he comes. There's no hesitation. He attacks with full power. Doesn't think twice about it.
Good 1-2 for Ten Pow.
Yeah, he's trying to pick away, trying to slowly wear that power out. Trying to capitalize on Zouggary opening up for those wide power looping punches.
Close round. Flying knee for Ten Pow. Nice body shots again from Zouggary. Zakaria Zouggary lives in Rotterdam, the Netherlands. His last fight, as we mentioned, a first-round KO against Abdallah Asbiri. It was his finest performance by far.
Yeah, easily. Just the way he moved his head, mixed his knees and punches, just looked spectacular. We're seeing a lot of that same type of fight tonight. He's going to charge it. Asa Ten Pow, the American Ninja, 6-0 in glory. He was the 2018 newcomer of the year. I mean, I like Asa's style. I mean, it's kind of very similar to my story, coming in with not much experience and having to fight big names on the big stage. So, I mean, he's just been a martial artist his entire life, so this is a big moment for him. A lot of the highlights came from that explosive striking of Zakaria Zouggary. I like that he's ripping the body, changing levels, and mixing in some good kicks and knees.
Hello to Bella, one of our beautiful Glory girls, getting a set for round 2. We will soon see the judges' official scores tonight. Oh, 5, giving it to Zouggary, who's coming out guns blazing again here in the second. And he gives a little shrug to Ten Pow, like, hey, you wanted this kind of fight, you got it.
Yeah, you don't want to sit in the pocket with Zouggary. The game for Asa should be move. Use straight attacks and keep angling. Fight on the outside a little bit more.
It would be easy for any fighter to get overwhelmed by this moment on this stage.
Oh, that one landed.
Nice heel kick from Asa Ten Pow, and gets a round of applause from his opponent.
They both had that nice wheel kick, loving it.
Both guys being a little cavalier here, though, Joe. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, both of these guys, even for small guys, have power. Both seen it more from Zouggary, but Asa can lay down. He's had some good knockdowns in his Glory career so far.
Both men with a 50% knockout ratio. Right hand connects. Good round here for Asa Ten Pow after Zouggary came out guns blazing.
Definitely better. He's moving, he's angling, he's being first. He's not just sitting there waiting for Zouggary to blast out.
Oh, big straight right hand for Asa Ten Pow. And he caught him with a right again coming in.
Oh, counter left hook there from Asa as well.
Asa winning the boxing battle, at least in this round. This crowd got quiet in a hurry.
Yep, things seem to be slightly changing here. But Zouggary still explosive. He waits for that moment to let the bombs go.
Nice timing there.
Yep, Asa used the back kick that time instead of the heel kick. This just touched Zougary's liver with it.
This is becoming the American Ninja against the Dutch Ninja.
Basically. Zouggary with the ring control now. He likes to have Asa against the ropes. The success from Asa is from his movements and his distance control. He's not just sitting there. He moves out, makes some space, angles out.
What a win this would be for Asa Ten Pow's career. Zouggary trying to steal this round low. He's backing Asa Ten Pow up.
Asa needs to be careful sitting in that Philly shell against Zouggary.
And before that last 10 seconds, I thought that round was tilting towards the American.
Yeah, I would say so too. So that makes that round interesting, but I still think he did enough.
Subscribe to Glory's Snapchat channel with new weekly episodes featuring bone-crushing knockouts, event recaps, along with the best highlights in combat sports. Type in GloryKickboxing.com and hit the subscribe button.
Some good action from both of these gentlemen. Again, Zouggary coming in, mixing in that combination work, but both guys having some success with their counter punches. Zouggary mixing his levels with that combination work. But Ten Pow with that spinning heel kick, clipped the glove, went off the temple. A little bit better distance control this time. But Asa needs to be careful of being too confident with that crossover defense.
Ready? Fight!
Let's see how the judges scored that second round. All five gave the first to Zouggary. And they all give the second round to the Dutch Moroccan. So Ten Pow needs a knockdown, and did he just get it? No, says the referee. That was close.
Yeah, that was really close because the way Zouggary fell, but smart move on him to pop right back up. If you take your time, Nara could have easily called that.
Fight!
As Asa Ten Pow forced to take a knee. This fight not close to being over at all. It could still be a knockout finish for either one of these guys.
Asa looking like he wants to set up some spin attack.
You never know what either one of these guys is going to do next.
Zouggary slowly pressuring, stalking Asa. Now he explodes once he's against the ropes.
Asa Ten Pow looks a little bit like a Joseph Baltellini Jr. Zouggary trying to get this crowd pumped. He's got to be careful.
see Zouggary load up that right hand. I hold my breath.
Asa Ten Pow appears to be fading.
Asa in the second round had success with the counter punches. Oh, there we go. Zouggary getting flashy now.
Zouggary's having fun. Under a minute to go. Ten Pow needs a knockdown. He almost got one at the beginning of this round.
I like Zouggary really attacking the body and the legs. That usually sets up the head punches.
Ten Pow has got to dig deep, Joe. Nice high kick for Zouggary.
Up. Ready?
Zouggary using that jab to the body really well. That usually sets up a nice overhand right.
Stop! No clinching. Ready?
10 seconds left.
Zouggary going for the finish.
He wants it. The crowd cheering him on. Zakaria Zouggary with another outstanding performance, and he's getting a standing ovation from many fans here in this crowd.
And they're loving him. I mean, he really put out, all of the offense you can ask for, and he really pleased myself and the crowd.
I'm glad you're pleased, Joe.
I am very happy. I mean, I love when guys go out there, mix in their strikes, and Asa brought a good fight. I mean, he had some great success in that second round.
The official decision when we return to the sold-out Eldredome.
Boxing is the most amazing sport in the world. It's better than UFC, it's better than boxing. Why should I go see what they do? Let them see what we do.
Fighting tonight out of Morocco, Badr Hari. Badr fans, let me see you.
Different Badr, different mindset. It's gonna be a war.
Zakaria Zouggary and Asa Ten Pow entertaining the sold-out crowd here tonight.
Yeah, that was the perfect fight to start off Collision 2. Two featherweights really showing a good repertoire of striking offense. Both had spinning offense, but it seemed like that pressure of Zakaria Zouggary, his ability to mix levels and be explosive, got him this win. But Asa Ten Pow in that second round tried to use his counter punching, but the pressure, the power of Zakaria's strikes were just a little too much for Asa tonight. I mean, the experience seemed to show that durability, but Zakaria Zouggary was here to entertain. He knew how big the stage was, and even at the last seconds, he wanted to finish.
I have a feeling we will see these guys fight again down the road as Asa Ten Pow loses for the first time in glory, or so we think. Here are the final strike count statistics. Zouggary landing 70 of 184 compared to Asa Ten Pow's 43 of 125. Strikes by zone. Zouggary going to the body, digging in with those hooks. He also landed a ton of leg kicks, 13 compared to 3. Here's Tim Hughes.
After 3 rounds of featherweight action, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 5 of our ringside judges see them out and score them out the same, 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision. Double Z, Zakaria Zouggary.
Coming up later, the infamous Luis Tavares promises to use his all-out action style to seek and destroy his opponent. As for the Frenchman, Susperregui is coming off his most impressive win and believes he can upset Tavares tonight. But first, are you not entertained? It's the fight that could steal the show. Mohammed, Jaraya, and Massaro Glunder. It's next from the Netherlands. Here's our tale of the tape. Mohammed Jaraya versus Massaro Glunder. Jaraya 3.5 inches taller, but Glunder will have a 5-inch reach advantage.
With professional experience, the edge going to Mohammed Jaraya. 72 fights, 56% KO ratio. But look at Massaro Glunder, 61% KO ratio in 50 fights. Both guys with a lot of power.
We are once again scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in Glory's lightweight division. Introducing first, standing on my right and fighting out of the black corner. He is a European champion, also a 2-time world champion. His professional record, 33 wins, 13 losses, 4 draws, and 20 career knockouts. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, 1.73 meters, and he weighed in at fight time at 153.9 pounds, 69.8 kilograms. Fighting out of the Moroccan Republic, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Massaro, the Project Glunder. Here now is his opponent. Standing on my left and fighting out of the white corner, he returns to the lightweight division after 2 straight fights at welterweight. He is a veteran of over 75 career fights, consisting of 64 wins, 8 losses, and 36 career knockouts. At 5 feet 11 and 1/2 inches, 1.82 meters, he weighed in at 153.4 pounds, 69.6 kilograms. Fighting out of Morocco, ladies and gentlemen, Mohammed the Destroyer Jaraya. Your referee in charge of this contest, John Axwood.
Both fighters, I want a clean fight. Break is break, stop is stop. Question? Questions? Step back.
Who do you give the edge to in this one, Joe?
Well, if Massaro can keep his length, I gotta go Massaro, but the question is, can he handle Jaraya's pressure?
Talk about pressure, they didn't even wait in the corner. They're fighting before the bell rings.
Because Jaraya wants to close distance.
Jaraya in the white gloves, Massaro Glunder in the black gloves. Glunder predicting a 2nd-round knockout.
Yeah, he wants to keep his punches straight. That's the best way to keep a pressure fighter off of you. So Glunder looking to use the jab and the straight right.
Glunder loves to get into a rhythm. Jaraya doesn't need to get in a rhythm. He's throwing hands right away.
Yeah, he's going to throw good power with his overhand right. His left hook has power.
Break, step back.
Occasionally he likes to mix in his low kicks.
Nice high kick from Glunder, blocked by Jaraya.
Another good strike for Massaro would be the knees.
Break, step back.
As he knows Jaraya's crashing in with punches.
Massaro Glunder training out of the same gym as Badr Hari, Mike Passanier's Big Mike's gym.
But I know even Badr and Jaraya have spent time
Break,
together.
step back.
They're friends. Badr really likes to take the younger fighters under his wing. And Jaraya is one of them. Nice angle work from Glunder.
Jaraya suffered a gruesome cut in his last fight against Stoyan Karpovinsky. A fight he looked like he was winning, but it was stopped with just a few seconds left in the fight.
And Karpovinsky is a Big Mike's gym fighter, so same gym as Massaro. There's Jaraya that we know.
Glunder not making it easy.
Nope, it's that long reach. Jaraya thinks he's out of range, but Massaro has that, extra few inches that you don't expect. It's 5 inches.
Front kick from Glunder.
Nice return low kick from Jaraya.
Close opening round here.
That's where Mohammed Jaraya wants to fight, in that close range. Glunder needs to keep that distance control.
Looks like there's a little bit of blood coming off the right or the left temple of Mohammed Jaraya. Mohammed Jaraya turned pro at the age of 17 years old, has the nickname The Destroyer. Said he used to be a huge soccer player, but once he walked into the gym, he fell in love with kickboxing instantly. He said he never put down the gloves.
His opponent, Massaro Glunder, nicknamed the Project Signature Strikes and knees to the head. We saw a few of them tonight. And his son, MMA veteran Rico Verhoeven, fighting family.
We're excited to be in Arnhem, the Netherlands, here at the Helderdome. And yes, they do say Helderdome. Earliest known settlement, 1500 BC. The Battle of Arnhem, a very important battle during World War II, and it was turned into a movie, Bridge Too Far, back in 1977.
I'll watch that as soon as I get home.
Break, step back.
All 5 judges scoring the first round. Oh, there's a big switch knee from Massaro Glunder. After I was going to say Jaraya won the first round according to all 5 judges.
There seems to be a lot of redness on that right eye of Jaraya, probably from those knees.
Break, step back.
Look at that leg kick disparity. 17 for Jaraya, only 3 for Glunder.
Break, step back.
Glunder told us some pretty interesting facts that he's under no illusion that he's not the fan favorite here tonight. He said when the fight was announced that he was fighting Mohammed Jaraya, he actually lost 400 followers because none of Jaraya's followers wanted to be following him.
Yeah, there's a lot of Moroccans here for Badr, so Jaraya fans are here with him.
Another good knee from Glunder.
Strong punches from Jaraya.
He's so flexible, he doesn't even need to jump to get that knee up in your face. Good dexterity.
Good word. The pressure from Jaraya is doing really well. Seems like Massaro is slowing down, only throwing single shots. Needs to put some combinations together if he wants to steal some of these rounds.
Jaraya's face is not looking well, though.
Breaks the back.
He's the busier fighter, and he's pushing the pace.
And he's up 1 round to none so far.
Break.
Jaraya knows how to close the distance, doesn't he?
Yep, that's been his game from day 1.
Stop.
Closing distance, chopping legs, and power punching. Does it in his sleep.
Breaks the back. Breaks the back. Come on, guys. Breaks the back.
Yeah, he's just outmatching Massaro. Massaro throws 1, Jaraya throws 2.
Great Superman punch for Jaraya. Entire crowd reacting.
Yep. It's all about closing distance. The Superman punch is perfect for it. He's mixing it up really well tonight.
See how the judges saw that second round. It was very close, but they all 5 score it for the Destroyer. Little surprised?
No, I think they have it right. I think Jaraya's doing a lot more. He's landing a little bit better. feel Massaro, Glunder needs to put more combinations together. Try to be first.
Well, at this point, Glunder needs a knockdown or he will lose this fight.
Break, step back.
Jaraya with 34 kicks compared to just 10 for Glunder. Glunder throwing more punches and landing them.
Break.
Massaro's game plan was to use straight punches, stay low.
Break, step back, step back.
As the fight went on, Jaraya's been able to get inside and, do his thing, which is pressure.
The mouthpiece comes out for a second time. Actually, this time it's Glunder's. Earlier, it was Jaraya's. If Glunder is to get the knockdown that he needs, which strike is most likely to do the trick?
It's the knees. I mean, he's got to mix that scissor knee, try to find those knees in the close range. Maybe use his jab or straight punches to force Jaraya to get aggressive coming in, and then mix the knees behind straight punches.
Just over a minute to go here. Massaro, Glunder, and Mohammed Jaraya. A lot of action in this fight. But the first 2 rounds unanimously went to Jaraya.
Now Jaraya is using that shell defense to chop away at his low kicks. He's gone inside, outside. And mixing in his power punches once again.
Break.
That's what Massaro needs to do. At least put some combinations together on the inside with his knees.
Jaraya dropped his head for a moment, and that allowed Glunder to land another knee. Jaraya with a knee of his own now. 30 seconds left here in the final round.
Break. Right.
10 seconds left. Oh, big right hand lands for Jaraya. There's a knee for Glunder.
Yeah, Glunder's opening up now.
Another right hand for the destroyer, and that will do it. Fantastic performance for Mohammed Jaraya.
Yeah, had the perfect game plan versus the reach. Chop away at the legs, get inside, power punch.
Glunder with a good display as well, but could not overcome those first 2 rounds that Jaraya had in the bank. The decision when we return. You're watching Glory's Collision 2.
Boxing is the most amazing sport in the world. It's better than UFC, it's better than boxing. Why should I go see what they do? Let them see what we do.
Fighting tonight out of Morocco, Badr Hari! Badr fans, let me see you!
Different Badr, different mindset. It's gonna be a war.
Jump into our highlights now from what was a very entertaining fight between Glunder and Jaraya.
Yeah, all about distance control and closing distance. First round, Massaro Glunder wanted to use his straight punches to keep Jaraya at bay, but Jaraya kept pressing forward, using his combinations, chopping away at the legs. He knew he had a disadvantage when it came to reach, and he had the perfect style to come in there and get some work done on the inside. Level changing, mixing uppercuts. Massaro Glunder was close on a few of those knees, but Jaraya just ate them, showed his toughness, and kept coming forward to land some big shots of his own.
Pretty close statistics. Jaraya ended up throwing 91, or landing 91 to 193 compared to 80, 184 for Massaro Glunder. Tim Hughes with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes the distance, so we go to the judges' scorecard. Here are their totals. One judge has it 29-28. The 4 remaining judges all score the bout 30-27. A unanimous decision. All for your winner, Mohammed Jaraya.
Coming up later, it's all about legacy. Badr Hari looking to dethrone the king and cement his place in combat sports history. All he has to do is beat a man who hasn't lost in glory in nearly 7 years. The world champion looking for his 18th straight and by far most important victory. But up next, it's our co-main event. Luis Tavares promising a knockout on kickboxing's biggest stage as he faces French veteran Susperregui.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the great heavyweights in kickboxing history. Here is Badr Hari. And now, Glory Heavyweight Tournament World Champion.
5 rounds for the heavyweight championship of the world.
Heavyweight champion of the world.
It's intense as you'll see in any sport, anywhere in the world. Some complain that Rico's not a closer. He's not a finisher. He's not a knockout artist. Is he going to prove everybody wrong here? All over. It's all over.
Undisputed.
Second title defense.
It's the king.
Another sweep for Verhoeven.
You guys look beautiful. His reign over the division now dates back to April of 2013.
Here is our tail of the tape for our co-main event of the evening, brought to you by House of Nutrition. Tavares, 29 years old, 6'3" and a half, with a 75.5-inch reach, which is slightly longer than Susperregui, the number 5 ranked light heavyweight glory.
Professional experience, the edge going to Luis Tavares, but the KO knockout power of 60 Susperregui fights, 57% have finished in knockouts. My keys to glory for this belt for Luis Tavares: bring a technical fight, really use that boxing he's good with, and mix levels, rip the body, go back upstairs. Susperregui needs to show high pace, keep the volume on, mix in the movement, and he's got some good kicks that he needs to mix in.
Ladies and gentlemen, your co-main event of the evening, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. He is a French national champion and a WKA and WKN world champion. As a professional, 49 wins, 9 losses, 2 draws, and 28 career knockouts. At 6 feet 1 inch tall, 1.86 meters, he weighed in at 206.5 pounds, 93.7 kilos. He's here tonight, fighting out of Saint-Jean-de-Luz, France. Ladies and gentlemen, Stefan Ipo Susperregui. His opponent standing on my left and fighting out of the white corner, a 2-division European champion and winner of 8 of his last 10. His professional record, 61 wins, just 8 losses, and 22 career knockouts. He stands 6 feet 3 and 1/2 inches, 1.92 meters, and he weighed in at fight time at 207.9 pounds, 94.3 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Rotterdam, the Netherlands, ladies and gentlemen, the infamous Luis Tavares. Once again, your referee is Paul Nichols.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules that you're fighting to. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? Touch gloves if you like. Push back.
Tavares says Susperregui turned down a fight with him. He believes Susperregui was afraid to fight him.
Fight!
But the Frenchman said, they gave me 4 days notice. Of course I'm not going to take that fight. Not only am I unafraid to fight this man, I'm excited to fight him and to beat him here tonight.
And he's got an unorthodox style. You see him moving, always angling. And you don't know what distance he's going to be at. He'll circle, and then when he's ready, he pressures. We're going to see Tavares kind of close the ring down slowly. Try to pressure, use his ring control.
High kick there from Susperregui.
Break!
He was born and raised in the southwest of France on the border with Spain.
Already you can see the stance switching of Tavares. Really prides himself in having high fight IQ.
Right hand, right on the temple. Can Susperregui afford a boxing contest with this man?
No, it's more about hitting, moving, and crashing distance. Just not sitting in mid-range. You can see when they get into mid-range, Susperregui clinches up because he knows Tavares wants to box at that range.
Sends Susperregui down, just like that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is he going to get up?
7, 8. Gloves up.
He
Gloves
does.
up. Fight.
Tavares turns back around after what was a left to the body, I believe.
That's intelligent fighting he talks about. Now he's going back upstairs.
Susperregui's all over the place. He's got to settle down. And again to the body for Tavares. Upstairs with a left hook. Oh, spinning back fist there for Susperregui.
And in Susperregui's fight with Micheletti, he got dropped in the first round, then picked it up in the last 2. Went an extra round, got a decision. So let's see how he collects his composure now.
Tavares trying to go back to the body. You can see the red welt on the right rib cage of Susperregui. It's a big bullseye now, Joe.
And you got to think Tavares is thinking left hook to the head now, because he knows Susperregui's protecting it. So let's see how Tavares can set it up. Using the kicks, good strategy.
Fight! 30 seconds to go here in round 1. Susperregui covering his body as best he can, which means the head is open. Well, it looked like Susperregui would not answer the 10 count, but he did, and he will see round 2. Round 2 scheduled for 3 in our co-main event. Nice uppercut there for Susperregui.
Yeah, he landed a few times in that first round. Let's see the adjustments he makes.
Tavares walked to the corner after that knockdown, believing that it may be over.
Yeah, he wasn't even looking at the ring. He was looking outside.
He was mean mugging the camera.
Yep.
Keep them kicks up.
Nice body kick from Susperregui, who's going to try and creep his way inch by inch back into this fight.
Yeah, we've seen it in the past. So don't count him out.
But you got to believe Tavares is just one body shot away from ending this. If he can hit that welt again. Coming up next, the heavyweight championship of the world, Rico versus Badr. Good running right hand by Susperregui.
Yep, he's starting to pressure. He's angling.
Break!
I mean,
fight!
Similar style we saw last time. I mean, he's doing well this round.
Front kick sends him sprawling back into the corner. Jaraya believes with a win tonight, he should get a world title shot. The interim champion is Alex Pereira, who retained his middleweight title tonight.
You meant Tavares there, you said Jaraya.
I'm sorry, Tavares.
I mean, he came in to Glory, you know, at Glory 9. He lost to Artem Vakhitov, and since that loss, it's been on his mind, and he wants a rematch.
Right hand from Tavares.
Yeah, he rocks Susperregui there. Again, level changes. Good key to victory for Tavares.
Fight! Break!
Tavares with 4 fights in Glory, still looking for his first knockout win. He's vowed to get it here tonight. Looked like he was there in round 1, but we still fight on.
Yeah, this second round, you know, Susperregui is putting the volume in, but the big shots may have been coming from Tavares.
We're just 1 round away from our main event. Mark Schaff backstage.
Yes, Todd, the locker rooms are closed. We're not allowed to get in anymore. The fighters are ready for war. The fight that we've been waiting for 3 years. Unfinished business is about to get finished. You can feel the tension here. You can feel the tension in the stadium. 1 more round, and then it's Badr versus Rico.
Mark Schaff with us all night long. So how does Susperregui get back in this thing?
Well, it's doing what he did in that second round. He needs to continue pressure, put that volume out there, keep hitting and moving on angles. You just can't sit there and be a stand-in target for Tavares to rip those shots to the body and to the head.
Come on, time!
Third and final round. Let's see if Tavares can get that stoppage he so desperately wants. Or can Susperregui come back somehow and win this? Tavares, 10-9 across the board. So Susperregui's going to need a knockdown here in the third. Actually, he's going to need probably a knockout. I'm not sure he's got that one-punch power.
No, he's got more of that volume pressure approach. So it's going to be hard for him to get that finish, but hey, you never know.
You know, a lot of guys would have stayed down from that body shot, but Susperregui got back up and has made this a competitive bout since then. Tavares expended a lot of energy trying to finish this fight. See if he's still got much juice left.
He's digging still.
Susperregui showing great conditioning. He's more active here in the third round. And overall, the total strikes landed are about even.
Yep, Tavares still using good movement, slipping, rolling punches.
Nice knee from Tavares.
Yep, mixing things up well.
Under a minute to go, round 3. Susperregui needs a knockout. Whoa, that high kick, that would do the trick.
Yeah, you don't need much power behind the head kick. If it lands on that right spot, you can put anybody out. Oh, good slip and return for Tavares.
Susperregui tried the spinning back fist, connected with the elbow instead, which obviously is not legal.
Yeah, it's dangerous throwing those in close range because the guy's pressuring forward, elbows hit. Still an effective strike if you can land it.
Stop! So the knockdown in round 1 proved to be the decisive moment. As we go to the judges' scorecards here in the light heavyweight division.
Small shift on.
Kickboxing is the most amazing sport in the world. It's better than UFC, it's better than boxing. Why should I go see what they do? Let them see what we do.
Fighting tonight out of Morocco, Badr Hari! Badr fans, let me see you!
Different Badr, different mindset. It's gonna be a war.
Through my mind, yeah, I've been waiting for this for a couple of years now, 3 years, since our first fight. So yeah, I've been patiently waiting, training hard, so I'm ready.
Rico said the moment that you slammed the table, he said, I got under his skin this time.
Of course he's under my skin, he's in my head, in my heart, I breathe, I live. It's all about Rico, so yes, he is there. And that's the place he should be.
Does Rico have the type of style that's more difficult to score a knockout?
No, he makes mistakes, but I think that a lot of fighters just don't know how to get there, and I think I know how to get there. And it's all about angles, and I think I will catch him in one of those angles, and we'll see. I'm prepared for 5 rounds. I know I can knock people out in any second. It will be a dangerous 5 rounds. Of course, there will always be rivalry in sports, and I think always it will be between him and me also, but I don't care, I just want to win. I just want to be amazing Saturday and aiming for the world title.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Had a great preparation. I've been in camp for like 4.5 months. So yeah, excited. We did everything we needed to do to the point of perfection. I hope for the fans we're gonna get a good 3 rounds, 4 rounds in.
And then it ends with you by finish?
Yeah, of course. 5 rounds, not gonna happen. 5 rounds, never gonna happen. He's gonna be able to fight and stand with me for 5 rounds.
This is the most important, biggest fight of your career?
Yeah, I think so. Everything's on the highest level now. What we did here, and I said we, because it's not just me, it's Badr, the whole Glory team. What we created is amazing. And that's, like I said, we're writing history. I think this is the biggest fight in kickboxing history.
Do you have any last messages for Badr?
Last message, I hope he's ready, because I am. 3 years ago, he only got a slight part of Rico. And this Saturday, he's gonna see the best Rico ever. So I hope he's ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of kickboxing, we go to the judges' scorecard. Here are the totals from our 5 ringside judges. 2 of our judges score the bout 30-26. The 3 remaining judges all have it 29-27. A unanimous decision, all for your winner, Luis Tavares.
Gentlemen, coming up next, Rico versus Badr, Collision 2.
Kickboxing is the most amazing sport in the world. It's better than UFC, it's better than boxing. Why should I go see what they do? Let them see what we do.
Fighting tonight out of Morocco, Badr Hari. Badr fans, let me see you!
Different Badr, different mindset. It's gonna be a war.
If he beats me, he will have my respect. But he won't.
They didn't touch gloves before the fight. Badr's not going to touch gloves now.
He's champion, yeah. Champion of who? He's not my champion. He can go f himself. I'm gonna knock him out.
I'm so focused. I'm so ready. I need to win. This is why I train every day. Enjoy this weekend because it's gonna be history in the making.
Of course you feel pressure, of course, and a lot, but it's good.
They want to take that belt. They're not gonna get it.
I'm gonna be the heavyweight champion.
little icon with a work ethic second to none. Rico has ruled the heavyweight division for nearly 6 years, but even he knows his career is not complete unless he wins tonight.
Rico Verhoeven, one of the most technical and intelligent fighters we have in kickboxing. He's defensive, he's strong, he's powerful, and he's gonna drag you into deep waters and look to finish you any way he can. One of the most dominant kickboxers of all time.
Here we go, our tail of the tape for our main event of the evening for the World Heavyweight Championship, brought to you by Powered Arc. Smart muscle stimulation. Rico, 30 years old, 6'5", 260. Badr Hari, 35, 6'6", 244, and he will have a 4-inch reach advantage.
Professional experience, the edge goes to Badr Hari, and look at that 87% KO ratio for Rico Verhoeven, his 20th glory fight, his 10th world title defense, and let me tell you, this is the fight we've all been waiting for 3 long years, and here are my keys to glory for this belt. For the champ, he needs to control the pace, take the fight into the later rounds, use his defense, his ring control, and keep chopping away at the legs of Badr. Badr Hari needs to stay patient. In the first fight, he used his jab really well. He needs to use his distance control, use his movement, and find angles to really set up that power shot.
Here are our championship rules. 5 rounds if we need them. 3 minutes each. Punches, kicks, and knees, and illegal strikes. 3 knockdowns a round or 4 in the fight. And it's a TKO. Open scoring tonight. The 5 judges scoring it on a 10-point must-see system. You will see their scores after each round.
And now the moment combat sport fans have been waiting for. A fight 3 years in the making. 2 names indelibly linked to kickboxing history meet again for some unfinished business. The baddest, and the king. Legacies will be defined, history made. 5 rounds for the heavyweight championship of the world. This bout sanctioned by the International Sport Kickboxing Association. At the opening bell, your referee Atsushi Onare. For the 30,000 fans with us live inside a sold-out Gelredome Arnhem, to the millions watching live around the world, it's time for glory! Let's meet the challenger, fighting out of the black corner. He's a 2-time K1 World Grand Prix finalist and K1 and it's Showtime World Champion. His professional record, impressive. 106 wins, 13 losses, and 92 career knockouts. Standing 6 feet 6 inches tall, 1.98 meters. He weighed in at 244.5 pounds, 110.9 kilos. Fighting out of Morocco, ladies and gentlemen, the baddest, Badr Hari! And now his opponent, fighting out of the white corner. He arrives on a 17-fight glory winning streak, dating back 6 years, and will make his 8th defense of the belt. As a professional, 55 wins, 10 losses, 16 of those wins by knockout. Standing 6 feet 5 inches tall, 1.96 meters, he weighed in at 260.5 pounds, 118.2 kilograms. Fighting tonight out of the Netherlands, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the reigning and defending undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the king of kickboxing, Rico Verhoeven. Once again, the referee in charge of this championship bout at Sushi Onare.
Okay, 3 minutes 5 rounds, okay? So clean fight, okay?
The stakes are enormous. Eternal kickboxing glory is on the line. Who is the greatest?
Ready?
Is it Rico?
Ready?
Is it
Fight!
Badr? The collision pins down.
In the first fight, we saw Badr really use that jab well. Moving, angling. So let's see how he adapts. Rico gets more aggressive now.
Usually Rico likes to settle into a fight, but he's on the front foot already.
He wants the pressure. Stay tight defensively. Badr looking for angles to find the power shot.
Break. Fight.
47% of Badr's wins are in the first round.
Stop. Break.
Not sure how this is translated on TV, but it is electric in here and almost deafening.
Badr with a beautiful straight right to the body. Rico continuing to attack the legs, what he's known for.
Right hand on the temple for Badr Hari.
Badr's known for the power he has in that right hand. 57% of his knockouts are from a right cross.
That rear low kick.
Oh!
Rico. The right hand has put the king down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? Fight!
Let's see if Badr goes for the close already. We said Rico was being a little more aggressive than we've seen in the past. Perhaps that was a mistake. Look at Badr opening up.
Stop!
We're going to have to see some heart from Rico. Let's see if he can collect himself. Or is Badr just going to go after it?
Oh! Big right again from Badr. What a start for the Moroccan.
Oh, he just slipped off and ripped that right hand into the body.
Rico still doesn't look 100% back.
Fight!
Another right just misses for Badr Hari.
Oh, Rico's jab there just landed well.
Seconds to go as Rico went to the canvas. What a start for Badr as Rico lands a low kick at the bell.
trying to chop away the legs. Oh, Badr opened up. Badr with a nice quick counter right hand.
Looked like it was on the neck, Joe.
Yeah, just clipped. One clipped and then one just hit the, the chin to the neck. Rico just flashed. Popped right back up.
fighting against Jamal Bin Sadiq. He got in a little trouble in round one. Didn't go down. When he did go to the canvas here, let's see if he can bounce back against Badr, who's breathing heavily in the corner.
Yeah, he needs to control that pace, control the aggression, and find moments to explode. Let's see how Rico has recovered.
Conventional wisdom said Badr early, Rico late, and it has been Badr early.
Oh, Rico's opening up now with some power kicks.
This is not typical Rico. Look at the jump to the right hand, and the king of kickboxing comes fighting back. He got caught again, and now Badr opening up.
They just exchanged some of the hardest shots I've ever seen.
This is everything we could have asked for. Who is this Rico Verhoeven? We've never seen him fight like this.
Oh, I've never seen him open up like that. Oh, that level changing from Badr.
What a moment, and they are both rising to the occasion. The biggest fight in kickboxing history.
Badr swinging with some bad intentions.
Double jab from the champ.
Badr now switching stances.
Badr going with the leg buster.
Yep. That's his signature strike that made his career.
Those low kicks from Rico are starting to add up too.
Oh, that overhand right.
Good uppercut from Rico as Badr takes a step back.
Level changes now from Verhoeven.
We still got 3 rounds to go, hypothetically.
Oh, another solid uppercut from Rico. Back to the low kicks. Those will add up as the fight goes on.
A left hand snuck through the guard for Badr Hari.
Yeah, his power punches are sneaking through Rico's high guard. I do like Rico using his jab.
How aggressive would you like Badr to be here in the second round?
Well, I think he needs to find moments to explode. He can't just constantly open up. He knows it's 5 rounds. So he waits for that opportunity. When he feels Rico's opening up, he rips the power shots. That's a strategy for him to be able to stay in there for 5 rounds with that pace.
Another rear low kick from the champ. Look at him just hammering down low with those legs.
Oh, another uppercut. Rico's finding that in the mid-range.
Oh, left hook from Badr Hari.
Stop! Big! Fight!
Body shot from Badr.
He's ripping the body with that right hand. That's how he sets up that right to the head. Mixed levels with it. We saw Rico really successful with that jab, using his straight punches and then mixing in that inside low kick. Nice hard double jab. Third jab, splits the guard with that right hand. But Badr Hari looks to counter. That's where he found a nice power left hook. You saw Rico's eyes roll back. You know, his legs give out, but Rico Verhoeven found that uppercut a few times on that mid-range. So as soon as Badr goes in there with his guard, Rico has an uppercut waiting.
All right, seconds up. Good job. Good job.
It's the biggest kickboxing fight ever, and it's going down as one of the best of the year for sure. Rico knocked down in the first round, fighting back great in round 2. Let's see how the judges scored that. All 5 giving it to the champ. Sends Rico down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again.
Work the body. Boom, come back upstairs. Beautifully set up from Badr Hari. Badr really wanted to land that spinning kick. And something in that process kind of either hurt his knee. To me, it seems like maybe some ligament damage in the knee from the way it went.
Well, they've got ice on his ankle. There were questions about his injury in the first fight, Joe, where Rico called Badr a quitter. But in this situation, he had Rico in serious trouble, dropping him twice.
Yeah, he was shocking the world with what he was doing now. A lot of emotion from Badr Hari.
Gaan ze hier bij jou jongens over die gips halen? Zijn ze mee bezig? Nee, jawel. Ik had even een zwachtel hebben. Of een zwacht of zo'n gipsdingetje.
Badr Hari's been in some legendary matchups, but even he said this was the biggest night of his illustrious career, and you hate to see it end that way.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even Rico, you got to think, is a little upset. I mean, happy at some points because you know he was wrong, but you don't really want to win that way either. So after all, we still have some unfinished business. But as Rico said, Badr's health is number one.
It was turning out to be a virtuoso performance from Badr Hari as he dropped Rico Verhoeven in the first round with a punch and in the third round with a kick.
And very impressive. I mean, the way Badr was exploding and landing his shots.
Hij kan niet zo lopen.
Big Mike Pasnier, who's basically a father figure to Badr Hari. Not only was Badr in tears, that whole team. You know, the sacrifice, the hours, the work they all put in.
I mean, from his training partners to his fans to his family. I mean, it sucks to see a fight end that way. And I mean, regardless of any result in a fight, you want to just make sure both fighters leave healthy and can fight again. But great sportsmanship from Rico to go over there and kind of, you know, sit there and tell him things will be all right.
That does not look like the face of a winner tonight. Rico winning this one by default. But what a battle up into that moment, Joe. Really a fantastic display, especially by Badr Hari.
Yeah, absolutely. And in those mid-range exchanges, man, they were just nasty. I mean, you did see Rico land some good uppercuts, but Badr was swinging and really throwing everything behind those shots.
Total respect from Rico to Badr and vice versa, I'm sure. As Badr Hari was perhaps just seconds away from picking up one of the defining moments of his career. Instead, a leg or foot injury for Badr Hari. And they'll hug it out, Joe.
Yeah. I mean, that's what this sport's about. Go in there, try to knock each other out, but at the end of the day, we're both fathers, we're both sportsmen, you know, and we all love this sport. So we got to thank both of these gentlemen for, you know, bringing 30,000 people here for all of us to watch high-level kickboxing.
Yeah, Rico Verhoeven has 2 daughters and a son. Badr Hari has 3 daughters of his own. They have bonded through this process, believe it or not. You saw yesterday at the weigh-in, usually Badr Hari almost comes to blows with his opponent. Instead, they shook hands, and they now give each other a lot of respect. Well, if I know Badr, and I know him pretty well, the one thing he'll be thinking about after he gets medical help is how soon can I get back in the ring? Yep. How soon can I fight Rico again?
Yep, that's definitely on Badr's mind, and just sucks having to see him get out on a stretcher with the injury.
Said it was something just above the ankle, not sure how bad it is.
Yeah, he said something about the calf, or who knows. That's why we have doctors to figure it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, you watched it as it happened. With the challenger unable to continue due to injury, this bout ends with an official time of 59 seconds of the second round and is ruled a technical knockout. For your winner and still heavyweight champion of the world, Rico Verhoeven. Glory Chairman Pierre Anderon and our Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Marshall Zelaznik, with the Glory Belt.
I am here with the World Heavyweight Champion, Rico Verhoeven. Describe your feelings now as you saw the way this fight ended.
Yeah, it's you got a double feeling, you know. I let myself get surprised twice. So for that, I'm very, very disappointed in myself. But next to that, like the full game plan was working. The impact was working. So next to the 2 mistakes I was making, I was feeling comfortable in the fight. And I was making the impact, and he was feeling the impact.
Conventional wisdom said that you were going to start slow and wear him down. Instead, you came out on fire. Why were you so aggressive tonight?
Yeah, like I said, I let myself get surprised twice, and I probably let the emotions get the best of me tonight. And that's when you get surprised. That's when you make mistakes, because if you think about it, he's lighter, so he's faster than I am. So why start going into a clobber fight with him right in the beginning? So that wasn't a smart thing to do, but I did it. I got hit, I went down, but I got back up. right back into the fight. Third round, got hit, go down, get back up right away. So I was still in this fight, you know? Guys, let me tell you this. If you say, Rico, you went down twice, you was losing this fight. You are right. You are right. But this fight, and a fight ain't over till it's over. Till the 5th bell rang, that's when it's over.
You were certainly in the fight, but I'm sure there are many fans here today that would say it was just a matter of time before Badr put you out and won this fight. What do you say to them?
Of course. That's like, there are always two sides to a story. But like I said, if the 5th bell rang and the fight is over, that's when it's over. And before that, everything can happen. We're now in a soccer stadium. Sometimes one soccer team is like 3-0 ahead, like the full match. And the last 10 minutes, the other team scores 4 points. What happens then? You lose. So the fight ain't over till it's over.
You say it's not over till it's over. We call this promotion unfinished business. In your opinion, is the rivalry between you and Badr Hari now over?
No, definitely not. I told him, I said, hey, guys, let's be honest. What we do here is entertainment and it's a real fight. This that goes down in here is nothing but real. But in the end, it's your health that's most important. And everybody wants to get home after a fight, healthy. So if Badr can't continue healthy, he shouldn't continue the fight at all. And we can do it again.
And finally, let's just talk about this moment, this night. Over 30,000 fans in here for this battle. Your thoughts on what you were able to accomplish along with Badr?
Oh, guys, let me tell you this. This is amazing. This that we did here tonight, this is amazing. And let's just stop for a minute with dividing ourselves with being Team Badr or being Team Rico. Just let's unite all together now, because you all are part of history tonight. This is the first time kickboxing sold out a soccer stadium, people. And that's all thanks to you guys. You guys all put your hard-working money to buy a ticket to come watch us tonight, and we're thankful for that. So now I'm also talking on behalf of Badr. We are thankful for that, because this is what me and Badr live for. Fights like this, where you guys can all enjoy. Of course, we hope for a better ending. This time it wasn't a better ending. Next time we're gonna do it again, and we're gonna do it even bigger. Guys, thank you so much. My name is Rico Verhoeven. I love you all. Thank you guys. Have a good Christmas.
One more time for the king of kickboxing, Rico Verhoeven.
A lot of strong and powerful words from Rico Verhoeven. I mean, I know we all wanted a different outcome, but those were some 3 exciting rounds. I mean, to see Rico get knocked down in the first and in the third. But like he said, it's not over until that 5th bell rings. He was gaining his composure again. He was sticking to the game plan, but I mean, I feel unsatisfied, but I'm happy that it was a spectacular 3 rounds, and I think it just hypes up things even more for another fight.
Well, unfinished business could be, that's an understatement, because this crowd will be clamoring for more. Badr Hari fans will say it was a matter of time before he completed the deal, whereas Rico fans will say Rico was just getting warmed up and Badr was starting to fade. Let's take you through our main event tonight as Rico Verhoeven went to the canvas for the first time in glory.
Yeah, Rico a little bit more aggressive than usual. Came in, got aggressive, and got caught. He came in, hit the canvas, and we haven't seen that from Rico. But Badr Hari, you know, known for that finishing power in the first 2 rounds. And like a true champion, Rico gets hit, comes back down, and gets back up.
And then the left head kick from Badr sends Rico down again in the third.
Yep. Rico Verhoeven right back up, sticking to the game plan. He did have some good shots in that fight. I mean, he found his uppercut, was continuing to chop away the legs, pressuring. But great strategy from Badr this time. We saw him switch stance, and there was that injury.
Tried with the left heel kick, and then just couldn't get up.
Yeah, it looked awkward the way he landed it. I mean, not the finish we wanted, but they both love the sport. And it's just amazing to see.
Yeah, I'm sorry, both men have, as we look at Badr Hari's reaction, in tears, obviously so much emotion put into the training camp and into the fight itself as he shows his gratitude to the 30,000 plus fans here at the El Dome. Well, Joe, I'll ask you, based on the ebb and flow of that fight, what do you think would have happened next?
Well, I think in that Rico may have taken those last 2 rounds, but with the knockdowns in those 2, I mean, it's hard to predict, and I don't want to say because Badr was having a good fight. He was kind of pacing himself in a different way. He didn't get over, zealous when he was finding those knockdowns. So it's hard to say. I don't want to make a prediction, but regardless, Badr fought a better fight, and Rico a little bit more different than we expected, but he kept getting up and he was there to fight.
All right, let's look at our final stats of this bout between Rico Verhoeven and Badr Hari, brought to you by Jack's Casino. Punches, 52 of 96 for Hari. Rico with those kicks, most of them the low kicks, Joey, was tearing Hari's legs up.
Yeah, he kept chopping inside. That's probably why Badr switched for a few moments to take away that inside low kick. But just both guys following the game plan correctly.
There it is, 22 of 26 strikes to the leg for Rico. Headshots heavily favoring Badr Hari.
Yeah, and he even mixed that body well with that straight right. So good level changing from Badr.
And JD Sports brings us the highlights of the night here in this fight, our main event. It was scheduled for 5, didn't go 3.
Yeah, and it's from that first knockdown. You see Badr very comfortable in mid-range, wanted to create angles. You see his dip his head to the left, through that overhand right. Boom.
That's our JD highlight, a right hand from Badr Hari. And then this head kick with the left. Badr looked like the Hari of old, did he not?
When he got aggressive, it looked like that young 19-year-old Badr we used to all love and get excited for. When he has that opportunity to finish you, he goes after it, and that's why we love watching him fight.
Well, hey, we thank you for tuning in over 180 countries around the world. He's Joseph Valtellini. My name is Todd Grisham. We didn't do it alone, obviously. What a massive, massive set we put on display for you. So much work went on behind the scenes, and we're going to show you many of the people involved in Glory Kickboxing this year. We'll see you again. Thanks for watching Glory Kickboxing.